Testing, testing. Hello? How is my sound? I think my noise gate is a bit fucked. Seems like I'm peaking a little bit. Can I actually turn it down a little bit? There we go. Just get into that yellow. Perfect. Everything's fucked. But also everything is not. So I do realize now my external hard drive is plugged in. I hope I'm not out much. I think I am. Ugh. Hold up. Noise gate. Just fuck off the noise gate for now. Hello? Okay. I think. Hey, Bubba, are you in the stream? Huh? Can you go in the stream and see if I sound okay? I need help. I need a second person. I definitely do need. I definitely do need a noise gate of some kind. How's that? Is that okay? It seems a little bit better.
Yeah, I put down to 32 or 20, and you're on 4, and you sound alright.
Okay. I'm just worried about the mic picking up things or my voice cutting out while I'm talking. I'm hoping it sounds good.
Yeah, what if I go,
I mean, I've still got my compressor.
oh, you can't hear me, I go,
Yeah, that gets picked up. Even though the gain is like right down. Maybe I can turn down some of my gain. Output gain. Turn that down. Turn that down. Okay, now we're getting a bit better.
Like if I talk like this, you can still it picked up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
That's fine. I won't talk much anyway.
No, it's okay. Keep talking like that. I need to fuck it with it. Keep talking. No, talk normally.
I mean, it sounds fine. Everything sounds good.
Keep going.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm not a streamer. Ah.
Hmm.
See myself in the background.
Why is it picking that up? Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? Fuck it.
I mean, I won't say much anyway. I'll just be here playing Minecraft.
That's okay. That is okay.
But yeah, you sound good. The music I can't hear at the moment, but I'm pretty sure once you stop playing, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's picking. Why is it picking you up perfectly?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can actually hear me talk like this, and I'm
Yeah.
not yelling.
Yeah.
Can you go like that?
It's so weird. It's a fucking.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hang on. Try again now. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay, now I just need to make it so that it doesn't cut me out. Yeah. Is my voice like cutting out prematurely, like mid sentence if I start to get a little bit low? Does it cut out or does it sound okay? Okay. Cool. Ugh. Sound issues. Yay! Now I can turn my gain back up a little bit. Perfect. Yes. I mean, not please, but like. Yes, please play Minecraft. Leave me alone. Meh. Okay, so we are playing Pathfinder because I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate and I don't really feel like playing it just yet. Again, this game is hard, but I feel like You can do it. We'll do normal crits. I will turn on Death's Door because I feel like straight up dying is just more annoying than anything. It just makes me reload it as opposed to playing through the scenario. Dead companions rise after combat. Oh. Remove negative effects on rest. I want to say yes. Because in my mind, you use up you like use your spells anyway during your rest, so I'm gonna say yes. Auto level up is off. Enemy stat adjustments. Normal enemies. It doesn't actually say like, oh, they're somewhat tougher. Damage to party is full. Enemy different. Have their ability scores unchanged. It's fine. Party speed depends on the weight you're carrying. No, that's just annoying than anything. Enable character retrain. When enabled, allows certain NPC in the game to train your character companions. Yes. Just in case. I have fucked up many characters in this game. Kingdom Manager. Now here's what I'm not too sure on. Affects the ability, affects the difficulty of kingdom management. Auto mode, the kingdom is managed without the player's participation. Once enabled, the auto mode will save. So that's the thing, like... I tend to rest a lot. So I feel like... in terms of this game, I'm gonna go for it. Only active companions receive experience. If you enable this option, only companions in the current party receive XP. For less than 6, they get more. Yes, I do want. Only skill user receives skill check experience. If you enable, no. Oh, I don't want that. Last as Atlantic mode, which is based on hardcore. That's a immersive mode. Mode disables almost all interface hints. Like lines of attack, current enemy actions, cooldown timers. That sounds fucking terrible. Tutorial. Why? Of course, we are making a character. I may need... get picks if that's possible. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Kind of cute. Boy. Wait, no, just count 2. You know what? That'll count 2, 3, 4. Okay. Left-handed. Orc. So what does half orc do? Orc weapon familiarity. Half orcs gain an additional skill rank at first level and 1 additional rank whenever they gain it. +2 to 1 ability score at creation. Oh, it's to their choosing. That's actually quite... It's a human. Same thing. Okay, okay, feeling it. Nice. What do we reckon Mormog looks like? Oh, that one, sure. So intimidating. +2 racial bonus on persuasion checks. Just to intimidate. It's fine. When a half-orc is brought below 0 hit points but not killed, fight on for 1 more round. Disabled. At the end of his next turn, unless he's brought above 0, he falls. That's quite cool. And +2 to perception. So +2 to persuasion and +2 to perception. It's natural. Nice. Do we have hair? Can we zoom in on the face, possibly? I don't mind a little mohawk ponytail thing. Oh, that's... He looks a bit like... Deathclaw. I don't think... Like... Alright, now... Possibly the most important thing. Class. Class is more gonna be... I feel like it has to be a barbarian. But what kind of armored Hulk? In the lore, Mormog was a bit of an armored Hulk. What is an armored Hulk? He can already use heavy armor right from the get-go. That's a good sign. He gets rage, of course. The rage red at different levels. He gets Indomitable Stance. An armored Hulk gains +1 bonus on combat maneuver checks and to CMD. I'm sure we'll find out. And on reflex saves against trample attacks. Oh, excellent. I fucking hate trample. She also gains a... I mean, dude. A +1 bonus to AC against all charge attacks and on attack and damage rolls against charging. Okay. What else do we get? Armored swiftness at 2nd level, and armored Hulk 5 feet faster than normal. 10 feet. So, okay. This is rage power, resilience of steel. Able to use her armor to help avoid deadly hits. While wearing heavy armor, she gains +1 AC. Crit confirmation rolls. Ah. Okay, so by level 18 you get a +6 versus crit. Which means they won't get crit very often. That's pretty cool. Also, what is that? What is that? Vulnerable Rager. Possibly... fast movement. Damage reduction. The Invulnerable Rager gains +1 point of fire resistance. And 1 point of cold resistance. Interesting. Will... I like armored Hulk better. Makes more sense. Greater Rage. Greater Rage again. Yeah, I think we're gonna be a Rage Boy. Armored Rage Boy. So, picture does not suit. None of the pictures suit. Really upset. Can we just tint him green? Mormog is a guy. F. I thought. Okay. Does that work? Yeah, it's bad. Here's not bad. There? A little bit. Oh, +1. Oh. Yep, resume perception. It's good. Spells, he's already at +5. But... Wow, okay. Racial bonus. Oh. Oh! Oh, I forgot. Go into intelligence. Put a point. I feel like maybe Constitution doesn't need to be the tankiest boy. He probably has to shoot. Ball. Yeah, has to be that, right?
Burn! Slice! Behead!
All this waiting bores me.
Bomb. Chaotic. Chaotic neutral, maybe? This is like life after Mordor. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word. Chaotic. Maybe he's lawful evil, actually. Can't be lawful. Okay. Maybe it's just straight up neutral. Just does what's best for Mormont.
None shall escape!
One round plus 1 round for a fight. Fight which beat. You can use your persuasion for intimidation skill to cause an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. Shaking condition doesn't stack with other. Successful target shaken for 1 round. Yeah, but what does that do? What does it do? Shaken mean? Tell me. Oh well, either way. So the plan is to create an entire party of Pathfinders once we
Our
get to the
story
training center.
started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Sword Lord. But the game cheap.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway, rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
She was right. They are boys.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hey, oh yeah, there was no music. What?
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
It's off the camera. Let's see.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Very impressive. Glad I got the guinea. Me too. we have made Mormog. He doesn't look like that in game, but we were very. We didn't have a lot of options. We'll see. The whole team of 2 exactly received Baron's title.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
Fuck, I hate Harem.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Miss Thunder Barony, what do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Why not recognize this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Good point. Game over.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe. Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
That's also, he's like the mayor, and he doesn't get a picture. Come on, guys.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
I'm Mormog. Meet now.
Nothing weird, don't worry. I just wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm Peter, just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen.
I want to kill some man flesh.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies
And see
is?
for president.
They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Settled. I'll accomplish the feats. You write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, here we go. The Adventures of Mormog.
I won't be halted.
Oh, I'll play the game. How's the sound? The sound levels are all screwed up because obviously new PC. I think it's fine. I might turn the music down just a bit. Feels loud. Also, the plan is to make maybe everyone in games audio is a bit soft. Really? Okay. As in just the voices? I've done the voices. Oh. Why is this? Yeah. I think the plan is to make everyone a half-orc. Except there's not really enough half-orc portraits, so might be a bit weird there. Yeah, so Mormog will be our big tanky boy. I'm thinking maybe I might take Lindsay. Because I'm guessing she has probably the most dialogue of any of the companions. Evil, Miri, sort of same role. Who else we've got? Harim, I fucking hate Harim. I'd kill him if I could. I think I might only use... Lindsay can be like their little halfling bard that they capture and just like keep around for lol.
Help! Help!
She's pretty like story related, I guess. Is this a joke?
No time for jokes. The mansion's under attack. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Plus, I never use bards, so it's a good reason to use a bard. Combat. I do not know how to use.
I am superior!
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I much prefer the turn-based combat.
Out of my way!
Right.
I'm superior!
Probably terrible. Is. That was a strong start.
We do it
Yes.
my way.
I've played this bit like 3 times through already, so I pretty much know it. Get him.
Cut them to pieces!
Nice. She's not half bad by herself. Have
Run them through!
I love how the speed I'm walking. It's like a little waddle. Already need a 20 to hit me.
Let's hear it.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Oh, Tartuccio's present. How nice of him. Ha ha ha. Like 19 AC. Not too shabby. And with tea. Oh, we can stop. Probably need a box.
Onwards!
Everything.
I lead. You follow. None shall escape!
What spells does it? Your piercing stays and wounds stays. Lindsay and Tartuccio spells. Yeah, I saw. We don't need to worry about filthy magics. Oh, right in the back. And imagine when he gets like 3 attacks per round. Whew. Cross.
Leave this one to me.
And I was never a fan of how like spells can miss. Like not too damage.
Serves you right.
So
Die!
I'm still not quite sure on how charge actually works. I know it's good to use, but I don't know how to make sure. Like, here's magic resist show.
You deserved it.
Out of my way!
First miss. Yeah, what does rage do again? +2 bonus on attack, damage, thrown. Will save. See. Do temporary hit. Okay.
Just die already!
And that's a bad miss.
Any last wishes?
There's a lot of misses in this game. I do like the attacks of opportunity. Yep. Yep.
We
Take
do
it
it
all.
my way.
The other thing I wasn't sure on with this whole system was like when I was playing like a magic-based character. Sometimes they would get attacks of opportunity, and sometimes they wouldn't.
I won't
And
be
it
halted.
made 0 sense to me. I wasn't sure if like specific spells did it, or like They had already moved, maybe? I don't know.
It's the end for you rats!
I am superior!
Sounds like a Mormog thing. Let's move over.
This is where I step in.
Mages are really squishy in this game. Playing one of those was good. Yeah.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Nice. Haha.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
A woman after Mormog's heart. Spellcasting find pretty good. His partner is even better. The Archer, Arcane Trickster Lady. Right, I remember them.
For Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What are the odds? My wife.
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he's a barbarian, but I made him a. What's it say? Class. Armored Hulk. So technically, he's more like the plate mail chick than a Miri. So maybe we could take a Miri as well, and then roleplay some weird romance
Head
with
on!
dual barbarian. Is it worth taking these? Oh,
We do
we're not
it
going
my
for
way.
just yet. I don't think I've actually bothered with the whole King craft side of things. So that'll be interesting. Good stuff. Also, we missed a. Come on. Look at him go. So I did end up setting the called Kingdom settings, the management to auto, because I tend to rest a lot and lose track of time, and I didn't want that to fuck up my game, so I thought I'd say. Awesome. I always thought that was a nice touch, just looking over his own guy. No fucks given.
I won't be halted.
Also free loot. It's worth 4. Now you.
We do it my way.
Anything else? Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh, sweet. There you go. Well, he's one-shot every enemy so far. But that does take the pressure off things, focusing on the story and character development at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Out of my way!
Plus also the fact that some of the story or
Serves
quests,
you right.
quest missions have time limits. So I was like, oh, I don't want to fuck around like going back to the town, sort of shit out, come back, running low on time. Is my most hated thing in games is time limits. They really piss me off.
Head on!
Applause, please.
Armor.
Battles await.
That's Dex one. Like too much Dex maybe. I'm sure there's some too. Try to power shield. Fuck. I kinda hate the whole masterwork weapon thing. Because, you know, they're worth 100 times as much. But look almost exactly the same. So I have no idea what armor check kind of is. Sure, it's alright. Yeah, it's look at the big chunky boy. He needs it.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Well, actually.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
A lot.
Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host?
Yes.
A noble feat, to be sure.
Yeah.
Onwards!
Morality 101. Well, we are neutral. So, you know, we're only looking out for ourselves. Who knows if anyone will even be alive? Better us than them.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins.
Everyone
Let's get to it.
We do it my way.
People don't leave if you're too evil and they're good, right? Is that a thing? Don't have like a reputation score?
I won't be halted.
Because otherwise, you know, gotta go. See? Oh, do they not really have an alignment? I believe we can change their alignment in the game. Yeah, that sounds about right.
How curious.
Applause, please. It's just not my lucky day.
Try it.
I failed.
Right.
I'm sorry. Anything else?
Good people drift into bad section or
Over
vice
there.
versa. Nice. That's a much
I
better
lead.
system.
You follow.
Applause, please.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you make decisions that give you like alignment points or something. Is that a different game? That might be a different game I'm thinking of. Not sure.
We do it my way.
What are you dallying for? Alright. Puzzle.
Cut them to pieces!
Shoot there.
Leave this one to me.
Unworthy.
That. Bad.
You deserved it.
I
Run them through!
I feel like the lines should appear if you go to attack them as well, right?
Let's hear you cry!
Just die already.
Wretched things.
Onwards!
I do remember the puzzle. Don't remember how to do it,
Head on!
so
Share your will.
I remember brute forcing. And it not being too... Well, you have to get all their swords up.
No one stands in my way.
Ask.
Let's move already.
Lindsay the Magnificent? Lindsay the Illustrious? Something more simple, like Lindsay the Great? Maybe Lindsay the Indecisive.
I deserve better.
State your desire.
Right, the ads are gonna go soon and I'll probably
Adventures call to them.
try and brute force it during.
Request.
Enlighten me.
What troubles you? I wrote it like I
I'm
saw it.
losing my temper.
You have my attention.
Just letting the ink dry.
Time
Other
is
one
wasting.
affects,
Ask.
All this waiting bores me.
Anything is possible.
My patience is running thin.
Speak.
I always have a second plan.
No one stands in my way.
Share your will.
You can tell I'm not a puzzle
Battles await.
boy.
And Lindsay was called forth.
State your desire.
I deserve better.
Someone does that one and that one.
Let's move already.
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer
What troubles you?
immortal, eternal, everlasting.
Give
I
this
don't
one up.
tolerate fools.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Ah, just in time. Ugh. Puzzle. What cat? It's a shit. Oh shit. More shit. And more shit.
I won't be halted.
It's usually like that. Yep. Right. Oh, it's not too. Not. We missed some rooms. Hallway that led nowhere.
We do it my way.
Did it? I think.
I lead. You follow.
You cannot stand against me.
Solve a puzzle once, then the break. Yep. Oh yeah, bad break time. That's. Whoops. Well, that was. Building upon the strength and wisdom of the deity. +1 luck on attack and weapon damage rolls. Oh, okay. You have. Chop. A lot of abilities. Oh, where's Cleave when you want it?
Die! Out of my way!
Ah, burning hands back. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Any last wishes? This is where I step in.
All the odds going. I'll take a. Break over. All I did was kill those two guys. Shot. Yeah. Wow. What? Oh. Oh. Should not being able to run through a tiny hedge. Uh-huh.
Run them through!
Time to get my hands dirty.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Alright.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Sessions on.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Need to go find Lady Jumanji.
Onwards!
And I guess we'll take this.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
The act. Standard fight.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
No, you are not.
We do it my way.
I will fuck him off as soon as I can. Leave. This game does look beautiful.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Help putting out fire?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Let's go.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side.
May Abadar keep you safe.
I won't be halted.
And so our adventure started. Earlier, much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Mormog, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jumanji Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her we'd have to march through the fire. Literally. As we approached the burning building, we... covered our noses. Yeah. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. For entering the building, taking just a few steps forward, wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking our way back. While we may not have planned on going back, we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Mormog led us stubbornly through the flames. while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall. We heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. Jesus, someone wants her titties. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arm. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed us by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how demanding waiting for us. Meanwhile, Ormog, gotta rush to save the guard. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath, wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's side." Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Now we have help. She's dead. Can we rest? Ormog is lightly encumbered.
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
The hell I am. Jeez. Jesus. Is that from the fatigue? No. Like, look, she's a fucking fighter. She's terrible. She's got 12 strength, 14 strength. That's it. Is it because she needs 15 charisma? Or something? Look at these balanced, well-rounded characters. Ah, not for me. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I think we took all the valuable stuff. Give me. Say your prayers. Can we just wait?
You cannot stand against me.
Probably should have healed her first. She probably shouldn't be up
Protect me,
front.
please. What?
It's alright, she's tanking it hard.
Last chapter.
Is it already dead? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Didn't want that.
Let's hear you cry.
Rip. We got any summons? Nope. Good burning hands though. Die. I mean, she just did like 100 damage before we even started the fight. Dang. How's that do? Oh no! Actually hit me. Karim, take fucking ages to get anywhere.
Let us strike as one!
We get XP for that? Yes. Just take a sleep. Ah, so
Leave this one to me. Wash on.
action good. Ha 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 ha. What do we have? Inflict light wounds, charge. Don't know what any.
Unworthy.
Wow, so it's 8 on 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 8 versus 10. Pretty hard to lose. That's not what. Whatever. Can't charge. Let's run there. Right then. Go for the leader. Image. Fear. Ah. Do you actually fear me?
Wretched things.
Oh. Can we possibly do a fear? I doubt it.
Your life ebbs low.
Wow, he's tanky. Here's what.
Do not falter!
Chonk. No, wrong way.
Just die already.
Despicable.
What a waste.
Onwards!
No. I'm gonna carry. So frightened.
Out of my way!
Time to get my hands dirty again.
There it is.
Advance.
Large earth elemental? I don't see. Does he also have a charge? There. Mog, please, you're embarrassing me. Not in front of my friends.
Yes.
Head on!
Unworthy.
Out of my way!
Wretched things.
I'm losing my temper.
Really? There we go. Chopper. Breaks it. Oh, there.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Man, Tatsuchio did fuck.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another.
Yes.
I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
The brute with no persuasion? Or the man who talks too much?
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
And spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together.
And flames.
And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Lady
What?
Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Ah. I mean, we have no diplomacy, so who cares?
I see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the Stolen Lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return the money.
No,
Of course, theft is not to be condoned.
give me the money.
But when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, would it not be insane to worry about laws and rules? I see this not as a crime, but as a unique wisdom visiting us as we stood at the face of oblivion.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Dead soldiers are useless.
Cruel, but true.
It was perfectly reasonable. Just the way a leader should think.
How could you say such a monstrous thing? Is that the way the hero of my book would talk? You sound more like a villain.
If she doesn't want to join us.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you.
If Tartuccio allows, I would
Yeah,
join
fuck,
his
also.
team.
Traitor.
Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
My willfulness.
And I like our leader.
No.
What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
I like how our leader does things. Efficient, and without unnecessary spiritual agonizing. I'll go with him.
Efficient? I'd say heartless. With the protagonist of—
As for me, I know neither of the—
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Guess we're not taking Lindsay.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Scroll right there.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, it's finally done. So yeah, so you get 3 months to do the first chapter, which is fine, because 3 months is a
Surviving
long
a
time.
terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
So, got a date. Where is it again? Here? Ollie? Either way. Level up. And yeah, we can now move 5 feet. Oh, yep. Very cool. Very cool. Also, rage power. As Barbarian gains levels, she learns to use her rage in new ways, starting at 2nd level. She gains another rage power for every 2 levels. Alright, that's the, right. 4 points. Boop, boop, boop. That's persuasion. But Jathal already has 6. Nah, we'll make a different character. I think. Take off. We really don't need any more than those 2, but okay. Rage. Barbarian gains a bite attack. Very good. (1d4) plus the strength modifier, which is 4? Maybe 3? 4. Not bad. Plus, you know, 2 attacks, level 2, also really good. Guarded stance could be another one to take, 2nd maybe. Barbarian gains a 10-foot enhancement bonus to her base speed. Barbarian can attack with Abandon. Defenses don't really want. +1 competence bonus on the attacks. And thrown weapon attack rolls. Bonus increased by 1 for 4 levels. Stance. Stance. Stances. Space token. While raging, the barbarian gains 2 claw attacks. These attacks are considered primary attacks. I made a full base attack bonus. Claws deal 1d6 of slashing damage, plus the strength modifier. Note, totem rage powers grant powers related to a theme. Barbarian cannot select more than one group of totem rage powers. For example, a barbarian who selects beast totem rage power cannot later choose to gain any of the dragon totem rage powers. That's why I'm kind of iffy to ever take this, because how do I know I don't want the dragon? Take the bite. Minus 14 stuff. Alright. Of course, we have no athletics or movement. Right. That makes sense. So we'll level them all up. Should look at like these. Trickster. Guessing. I want my boy to be a stalwart defender. Eldritch Knight. Dragon Side. Stick Surge. Oh, that's like a twofer. Ability to dodge, recognize, and Aldori support board. Yes, maybe we'll want to make an Arcane Trickster. Master of Magic Arcane Tricksters can make it more subtle than opponents standard rogues. Ranged, they go to main. Enhances their skills as thieves. The ability to attack without flanking or as part of a spell. Yeah, so I'll be here, make one of that. So actually 7 there, so we'll just make a full party of what are they called? Subclass. But that'll come. What does she get? Cunning initiative. Spell. Fate. Ooh. Variant. She's just a regular pop too. It's a rage power and she gets any dodge. Since she has the dodge, take the attacky. Already have it? I don't know. We're probably not good. 3 loyalties. Oh, charge him. So nice. Aha. Perfect.
Run them through! Let's hear you cry!
Oh.
Die! Out of my way! Become as dust.
How do you do like a full attack?
Run them through!
Oh, I was right.
Let's hear you cry.
Is it because he doesn't have rage? Probably for that.
Die! Repent!
Imagine rolling 1. High time to set up camp and rest. Once everyone has gathered around the bonfire, press the manage button. Special camp interface used to set resting time. Following responsibilities: hunting, camouflage, cooking, special. Right, got that special. You can assign more than one job. Ah, you can assign more. It's actually not a bad battle cleric, but it's too set. It's also too fucking slow.
Oh,
like,
sorry. Was lost in thought.
Does it say how far the horse? 20 feet. I swear it's less. She's 30. Maybe that's why it feels so bad. Yeah, I hate him so much. Hate him with a passion. If I could afford to kill him off now, I would. Just good at what? You are not. You are. You are not. No one's. Ooh. But what are you? You're watching. I don't really understand how the recipes work.
Haven't you seen enough death?
What's there to think about? I'll live while I'm alive, and when I'm dead,
Right.
it's the end. I'll go to Gorham's feast.
Yeah, I remember. Just. He's also more range oriented. Which is good because I don't really need a tanky boy.
We do it.
But then again, he's not a half orc, so he's not coming on the party. Those are just the rules, you know. God, I didn't realize how far away it was. God. Jump again, no worries. Aren't there bandits?
Onwards!
The name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax. And where's that pretty wife you talk like? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money. We'll be on our way. Wanna drink some of my blood too? Sick. You like locusts. Think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? Come here, squeeze this dry. Come like. Ah, you must be getting stuff from Rostov. Oh. No need for words. One treat. Oh wait. Probably two idiots instead of just one. Glug.
Scared? You should be.
An automatic just moves. Rip. Wait. Oh, we went invisible. Right. Let's take out. Ah. Double rage. It's all rage. God, we're all melee. That's unfortunate. There we go, full attack.
Out of my way!
I don't know why that wasn't. Guess you need the raid. Oh, Miri, you're showing me up.
They go down!
Despicable.
Your life ebbs low.
Why? Maybe we should save him.
Run that through!
Yes. Yeah, I know, we've already leveled up. Take that, scoundrels. But now, the girl got away. A plague on her. Certain to complain to the Stag Lord. Came here before to collect tax, but this time they'll come to punish trees. Now it do. When they could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what. What? Oh, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. It's alright. I just need to be sure you're alright. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcome. I'd like to see your goods. Scale mail or breast armor, 3 decks, 5 armor. I need to like keep any of these probably. Why is there no like sell junk? Them helps. Scroll. Map. Sell books. It's fine. Yeah. That $400. That's not enough, is it? 900. 6. These were enough. Oh, well. Fuck. Yeah. Oh. Drive. Well, I should start calling you your grace and kneeling as you pass. Not be noble, but I have my dignity. To me crawling on my knees. Prepare for a fight. See what kind of bowing. See. Bear traps. Tar. A box back. It's fine. But some of it help. Battle. By the gate. Heard it. With a burning arrow. They could set the post on fire. Maybe cover the walls with something to protect them. Alright. Yes. Even shoot the arrow myself. Good. Cool. That killed 3 of them. Yes. Good thing it did too. It's a lot of people. Another alchemist fire by chance. Yeah. Bigs. Bigs. Not a strong start. Fuck. Oh no.
Advance!
Ah, I got booped. Rage, rage. Fucking rage. This guy's hurt. Fight someone else? Yeah. Think. Much? Yeah. Nice. Oh god. No, this was an alien game. Yeah.
Unworthy.
Okay. Like. Ow. Yeah.
What a waste. Become as dust.
Probably it's a rage, hey? Fuck.
Spell's not working like that.
Look, he can't even fucking reach them. Didn't mean to. I really shouldn't have blessed him.
them up!
Out of my way!
It's a longbow. Very good. I think we'll just literally take fuck everything. Your rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. Called Vulcan out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head up on those guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve to rest after such a battle. Here to clean things up. This is for your efforts. Don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. Honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Vulcan still there?
They go down!
I think it's like that, right?
I lead. You follow.
Nope. Yeah, experience like think wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. Quick look out of the window. Find that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. Then,
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
What?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Stagward is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself.
Oh.
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Goodbye.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
What
I
is...
won't be halted.
Oh, like join me? Or purpose? Or doing choose started right. Divided 2,000 gold. Shh. I think what I might do, might get to level 3, come back, cheat in enough gold to make 5 characters, and then the party will be. Find my ring. All right. Throw me off. Wait. Sell this shit? Oh no, it's more shit. Of course it's. Like. Is that another 500 bucks? Prices of guessing you know me. 20. Doesn't it? Nope. So, 20. Just don't do anything. Press play. Oh.
We do it my way.
Oh. Haven't really thought about party composition at all. Probably. I think I want to build duelist. Probably some. There's like clear out this little area. Jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. Grey hair is unkempt. Continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled freckles. He stops and looks up at you, his eyes wide, tugs at his strange weather, invisible fog creeping out of the woods, soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about, seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. It's kind of like, looks like the kind who could cast the evil eye. Move along, old man. Give no harm. Does that mean you can find your way through it? The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your side. I wish not to try. Visible enough to me? I see more than ever, but I've never seen so much before. But someone must look. No one else can. Who are you? Primus, but that won't help. Fog. Doing it. I do nothing. Breathe, walk, serve. Be gone. Bold dog barks loud, while cunning one readies to bite. Cunning, short, but stubborn. He is now in an ancient tomb that lies south of the trading post, searching for the great power that once gave joy and now brings only death. You don't want my nonsense? Then you'll hear sobs and screams. Once stolen, land should be reclaimed. Bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claimed the land, claiming its pain, claiming its Wow. What a monologue.
Head on!
I know all about the fake berry cake.
Onwards!
Wait. Wand of Greece. Shimata. Good. Like the look at this. Yep. Don't like the look at this at all. Oh, fuck. And with that, it's time to take a break. I really should be using my phone to unmute and everything, but it's okay. Alright, well, let's go. Sugar-free Mountain Dew. So that's how I do my things. Oh. I think that's better. I think that's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okie dokie. Manticore, level 6. What are we, level 2? Jesus. He has a bite and 2 claw attacks. It's 2 attacks per round. You can move 30 feet. Let's just retreat a bit, shall we? Cast a shield on yourself. Sure. And that. Oh, Karim. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted bless. Alright, come and get me. That's not helpful.
Run them through!
Wretched things.
Rotate.
Repent!
Bless. This is gonna be bad.
Let's hear you cry.
Wow. Let's just attack. Ooh. How much health does it have? 63. Good. Ugh.
Your life ebbs low.
Bring it!
Yeah. We brought it. And he can't. Shit. Neither can we.
Advance!
What a waste.
Ugh.
Tear them apart!
There we go.
Out of my way!
Unworthy.
Chaos. Yeah. That's basically like disadvantage, right?
They go down!
Alright, it's almost dead. Don't die.
Can't be over.
Try.
Run them through!
Hey! Bit him to death. Huh?
We do it my way.
I did it. My way. I should have a cure light wounds, please. A dueling sword. Huh. What are the odds? A bell? Dexterity +2. Why? Does that actually do anything? Oh. She might need some dex. Thing. We rest here? Apparently we can. Petrified egg.
I won't be halted.
How do we get out of this zone. Can we go up there? I don't think so. Run! My boys! Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable. No. Hey, the refuse.
You have such a huge sword. How is it that you don't tire of swinging it, Amiri?
You have such a busy tongue. How is it that you don't...
Rubber. Surely we could hunt that.
Running
Oh,
won't
good.
help you!
Are they level 4? They have 37 hit points, so I guess they're level 4. Pretty fucking tanky, that's for sure.
Let's hear you cry!
Right, here we go, Shaken. Shaken character takes -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and abilities. It's less severe than Fright. That's good to know.
Things. Despicable.
Physical sting.
Become as dust.
Trap. Don't have anyone who can do traps. Also, ow.
Die!
Advance.
Repent.
Bring it.
Guess we just avoid traps for now.
We do it my way.
My search was not in vain.
So, wait. Okay.
Onwards!
Who will prevail?
I was gonna say, I think I'd rather fight a wolf than a bug.
Unworthy.
Out of my way!
Tear them apart!
Some range would be nice.
Your life ebbs low.
Wretched things.
I don't know if I want a cleric, or if I just want like druid. Ugh.
Run them through!
They go down!
There we go.
What a waste.
What a waste of a character.
Despicable.
Oh, sorry, but I just so much. Nom 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 nom.
Head
To
on!
the dust you will go.
Hello. Oh,
Let's hear you cry!
no.
Become as dust. Oh.
Advance.
done with waiting.
I won't be halted.
They're like a thing saying like you do heal living, it also hurts undead.
We do it my way.
That's always sort of like an annoying thing. Specifically.
Pay attention. Over there.
Goodies.
I lead.
I don't like
You
surprises.
What's that?
Who's got a bow?
draws near.
Unworthy. Submit.
Good enough. Let's just hold here. Try and shoot again.
Wretched things.
And it threaded the needle. But can you believe it?
This won't kill me.
37 damage.
Onwards.
Jesus. It's the skin of wolf.
Heal me quickly.
I think we're done here. Hope we're done here.
We do it my way.
We are not done here.
You cannot stand against
We're not done here at
me.
all.
Despicable.
Oh. Whoops. As quickly as possible, please. There we go. I think that's it. All good. All good. We're done. We're done.
I won't be halted.
Let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. That's an obscure reference. I think we might rest again. Just to be safe.
Everyone laughs at me.
Oh, shut up. This guy. My god. 12 hours. Let's go this way. Like, did they try to make him the most annoying NPC ever? Because they succeeded.
Head on.
Is this what where I think it is? How's our levels doing? 300.
Pay attention.
Cold resist. I mean, I'm finding lots of good shit to sell. The only good thing about him is that he hits like a truck later on. I mean, we already have a truck. Technically, we could have two trucks.
Listening.
So, not
We
interested.
do it my way.
Too much suffering. Yeah. Corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from its toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand, clenching a sinister-looking spear, is covered with scabs. I love Ramiria is like a truck. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin. Trickles of icy cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. Jathal winces in disgust. Who wins? What do you want from me? You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. That's hot. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. I refuse to help you on principle. You kill the Stag Lord yourself? See the Stag Lord and his cutthroats trying to build a new bridge here, then running madly away from the rotting monster. The Stag Lord has avoided this place ever since. Why must I be the one who does it? You see invisible fingers, cold as stone, draw aside a wet strand of hair from your forehead. Very well, shall meet your vengeance upon the Star. The Star Lord? The Stag Lord. Drowned man who'd been sitting motionless nods his head. Come later, take the spear. Okay. Will we remember to do that?
Onwards.
Doubtful. But you never know. Any other goodies? We really need like a thief.
My search was not in vain.
I would really like a
I
thief.
lead. You follow.
So I think once we get to level 3, I'll head back to trading post, end the stream, save it, give myself some money, make the rest of my party, and then next time I stream, we'll be ready. From the landmark, Riverine Rides. Let's have a look.
I won't be halted.
In there. This feels like a trap. Feels very trap-like. This place is weird, and I don't like it. Run.
We do it
Yep.
my way.
Hello, large water elemental. Just get back a little bit more.
Yes, I'm still here.
Less
Request.
super shield.
Head on.
I am prepared to meet my end. Are you?
We know anything about it yet? We know it's flat-footed. That's enough for me. Ooh, it has damage reduction. That could be bad.
Advance.
Oh fuck, she's still got a bow out. Ruh-roh.
I'll survive.
Hits on her too.
I always survive.
Excuse me? Attack bonus plus 12. With a -4 modifier. Okay. Mormog, your turn. Harim. Got any kind of range on your shit? That's it. Jathal. Swap.
This spot.
Okay.
Out of my way.
What's the damage reduction like? 5. Okay. Not the worst, but still.
Repent.
Oh, he can hit me. That's not a good sign. It's already at -5. Hiram, you wanna... Yeah. That didn't do enough. Rip.
This is not the end.
What's low there? Okay, large water elementals. Too much. For level 2s. What do you know? It was a trap.
I won't be halted.
We'll be back. And in greater numbers. Waterlogged boat. That sounds fun. Definitely not full of boggats. We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns, we discovered a verdant lowland, with several near-about springs streaming down behind another hillside. And then, in the distance, in the center of the lowland among the bush, there stood a single dry tree, a true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw, clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered around in abundance. Should explore the lowland. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Wow. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there where real swamp began. On the way towards the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much bigger, and surrounded by small clay statues. Good old sexy photos. Visit the big hut on our way. All the surrounding dwellings. All these surrounding dwellings. Inside the dugouts were frowsy and dark, darker than holes, and filled with absolute desolation. There were no windows in these mud walls, no furniture or other homely items, except for the odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow dug right in the center of the dirt floor, like a fire pit, but taking up the greater part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. Let's go to the big hut. Nudge, nudge, poke, poke. I mean, I'm working on it. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. Suddenly, Jathal staggered, spit out an oath and flailed her arms. She'd made a wrong step, and unable to pull out her foot, she called out loudly, began to sink into the vile green slush. Where even over is here? Athletics? She's the most athletic. Success! Luckily, Jathal managed to keep her head above the water, while we struggled to rescue her. Grabbing the nearest hand and pulling with all her strength, she freed first one foot, and then the other. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose before our eyes. A spacious hut, made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far from the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led through the thick bushes. At its end, the tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. I know, right? Yes, it is a D&D game. Just like this whole description of a swamp is amazing. I love it. Should carefully examine. Obviously, you always do this the skill check, right? That's the rule. Success. Google eyes. No, goggle eyes. Flatheads with no necks, ears or chins, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent. These sculptures could only be the work of boggards. Primitive, cruel boggart tribes had inhabited the swamps of Garund and Avistan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they were led by the darker instincts of their insane priest kings. They are known to grow young fry in the pools inside the houses. Okay. Peek inside the house. The palace was... I think we've read that. In the furthest room, we found equipment decorating the walls. Leather armor, spears, clubs. To our surprise, a number of items were well preserved. The hut was clearly deserted, so we felt no shame in taking some of it with us. A short sword, leather armor, and $137. Even Critical Role began as a Pathfinder game. Ah. Didn't know that. Well, this game specifically really has like little like stories, like choose your own adventure sort of things, which use your like skills, like athletics, diplomacy, persuasion, that sort of stuff to make checks, and that's where the D&D aspect comes into it. So if your skill's high enough, you can pass it. But you, yeah, I'll show you after. We're so close. It was ever so lovely to walk once again along the well-trodden path, our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably, with their juicy green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a loud shout. Jathal, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life, its branches reaching out with a soft swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There was no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. Do we run forward as fast as our legs can carry us, flying towards the closing passage? Or we draw our swords and try cutting our way through? They're both a +4. And strength is easier. Farvello, Queen of the Nerds. Cough, cough, cough. Speaking of D&D, I have to go play D&D in space. I'll catch up with you two in the next one. May the force be with you, Momo. Don't get my wife killed. I hope not. See you, V. Have a good one. At least I'm a quick. Yes, you are. We're gonna try and chop our way through it, I reckon. Yeah. We drew our swords and set to clear the way. Our steel proved more than a match. No matter how many branches the bloodthirsty bush offered us, we turned them all into chopped salad. Slowly but steadily, we moved forward. Finally, after what seemed an endless trek, we came upon the gigantic dry tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut into its trunk. A huge horned, three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corners of its mouth. Look at his stupid face. We could do a religion check with a +9. Yeah, I think we should be able to find out what good it is. Yeah. There could be no doubt. This was Gorgunta, master of the Great Swamp and the Demon Abyss. But what is this? While we were examining the idol, a large, bright blue dragonfly came out of a hollow in the tree and sat invitingly on the very tip of one of our noses. It was so remarkably strange, it didn't react to our movements, and seemed quite content to remain where it sat. Wow. The idol reeked of evil, to say the least. We were certain we must destroy it. Or, suddenly, Mormog grabbed the dragon butterfly and held it in front of his mouth. Oh gods, did he just decide to eat it? We thought better of interfering with the sinister idol and continued on our way. Should I eat the mysterious butterfly? We do need to do a fortitude check. Yes? I think Mormog would eat the dragonfly. He's a hungry boy. He's just been wading through a swamp, chopping down a bush that's trying to eat us. Of course he's gonna eat a dragonfly. Oh no. Failed. I heard a wet crunch, and I winced before I could look. I turned around, hearing a faint cry. Mormog had turned white and started to collapse. We barely had time to catch him. After returning to life in a few hours, he told us amazing things. It turned out that Boggart's priests ate blue dragonflies to fall into hypnotic trances, where they could hear the will of the goddess, the demon lord Gugunta, the creator all of Boggart kind. In his dream, Mormog saw ancient times, how the Boggarts built their settlements, how they raided their neighbors and enslaved their children, how they held bloody rituals to honor bloated amphibian monsters, and roar of their laughter throughout the dark centuries. And he saw a priest bury a stash of plundered jewelry in his hut, rather than offering it to his cruel goddess. In return, the wrathful Gogunta set a horrible plague upon his tribe, and that priest would be their last. We turned around to leave the abominable swamp. The flesh-eating bush grew quiet and gave way. On the journey back, we were sure to look inside the priest's hut and dig out the treasure that he had once wiped out his entire tribe. It was 1 emerald. His entire tribe got wiped out for 1 emerald. But 300 XP. Yeah, that was a very story-based encounter. Great. So you can see in this stat screen, we have our basic attributes like strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. We're very strong. We have a lot of constitution. We're not very intelligent. We're not very wise. We're not very charismatic. This in turn leads us to be not very athletic, because we're strong, but we are wearing heavy armor and we have a huge fucking shield. We're not very mobile, again, because of armor and shield. We're not very persuasive. We're pretty perceptive. Yeah, we're not good at much. That's what these people are for. Look at her. She's very persuasive and perceptive and knowledgeable and knows a lot about religion. We're there just to chop. That's why we have a sword. Actually, what about her? Yeah, she's pretty much the same. Let's see if we take this belt off if she loses AC. She does. Good. She can have it. How are we doing on XP? All our XPs are on different levels. That's gross. So I'm going to try and get 5 XP. And then head back. Oh, here we go. Spotted the enemies. Then we'll head back. I'll save it. And then edit the save and make our party for next time. Does she still have a bow equipped? My god. Also, Dread Skeleton Elite. That's a level 4. What the... I hope it's the only one. Otherwise we're in trouble. What does Destructive Smite do? Gain the supernatural ability to make a melee attack with a morale bonus. On damage rolls equal to half your level.
Repent!
of my way!
Miri, do your thing.
Tear them apart!
Oh, so tanky. Justice.
Unworthy.
Oof. It's alright. Barely anything can hit us. And we'll use our rage and get our bite on. Oh, that bite. So close.
They go down!
Jesus. Barely hit him.
Wretched things.
Oh, that was a crit and a half. We do a cheeky bless. Yes. The answer is yes.
Let's hear you cry!
Miri, maybe get... There we go. I think that helps. I'm not sure. Attack bonus +2 to flanking, so that's does help. It's only a +2 though.
Despicable.
Good thing. He also has a damage reduction, which is annoying to say the least.
What a waste.
Did Harem also have flanking? Yes, okay. And that got us the level up. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, are there more bad boys here?
My way.
I hope not. Okay. I just want to go straight to the trading post. Nothing in between. No encounters.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Excellent. So I think because I'm now level 3, actually we'll just level up before we do anything. Boop. We now get Resilience of Steel. 3rd level, an Armored Hulk is able to use his or her armor to help avoid deadly hits. She gains a +1 bonus to AC that applies only on critical hit confirmation rolls. Don't know what that means, because a 20 is always a hit. I'm sure it's good. We have 3 more points to put in Athletics, Mobility, and Perception. Now, why would it want me to do point blank shot? I'm not using a ranged weapon. Also weapon focus. We can specialize in some kind of weapon. Get to choose. Orc double axe could be fun. Could be very fitting. Although, do have a shield, so less useful. We can't select this, please. We can choose alertness. Student perception. Armor focus. Your familiarity with that specific type of armor increases the protection you receive. So we could get an extra 1 AC from heavy armor. Could be fun. Or we could start looking at teamwork feats. While you are flanked and adjacent to an ally with this feat, you receive +2 AC. It's kind of good. Blind fight. Combat reflexes. More dexterity based, I think. Combat maneuver defense. That's CMP. Coordinated maneuvers. Break free from a grapple. No, I don't really want any of this. Sequel, no. Left hands, no. Dodge. Gain +1 dodge bonus to your AC. And ooh, endurance. Harsh conditions or long exertions do not easily tire you. Exotic weapon proficiency? Nah. Extra rage could be fun. You can get it multiple times. Extra rage power. A new ability. Also fun. Although we do get one next level, so might hold off. +2 to fortitude. Extra initiative could be a big boy. Improved unarmed strike. Intimidating prowess. Here we go. Add strength to your persuasion skill in addition to your charisma. That's useful because that's a +4. Mining, persuasive, power attack. Choose to take a -1 penalty on attack rolls for a +2 damage. Now that's very useful. Shake it off. Shield focus. Didn't I already choose shield focus? Tower shield proficiency. Shield wall. Skill. Stealth. Throw anything. Toughness. You gain +3 hit points for every hit die you possess beyond level 3. You gain an additional 1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit dice, you gain 1. Whenever you do gain the hit dice. Why is toughness so low? I feel like that's the main one. We need to not die. So I think this means he gains an extra hit point every single time he levels, so that's a big deal. He's got 41 health at level 3. Not bad, not bad. Good choice. Can sell a bunch of shit. We have so much shit. We'll keep the torches. Keep the scimitar. Keep the wand. Sell the rare boots. Sell the coal. Keep the dueling sword. I don't know. I need to keep anything. Short spear? I don't know if spear is very useful. Arcane bow. Breastplate. Sell. Shocking grasp. Now we can sell that. Remove blindness. Select longsword. How are we still over? Dueling sword's not worth much. Short spear is sell the spear. They're 40. Where's the other 130 coming from? That's only 30. Very confused. Either way, we have 3 grand that costs, I'm gonna guess, 3 grand. 4.5 grand, even worse. Alright, so what's 4.5 grand times... We'll take a Miri. 4.5 grand times 4. Quick maths. 16 plus 2, 18 grand. $4,500. 18 grand? Just to be able to use my own party? Ugh. Alright, well, saving it here. Can I name it? Free character creation. Alright. I will end the stream, hit up my save, add some gold, make my characters, and I will see you in the next one. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. See what time I have dinner. Goodbye. Also, I have no music, so listen to the game for a bit.